Hello, good evening, everybody. Lovely to see you here, Caden, and look forward to you joining the VTuber journey as we all abandon humanity and enter the virtual world. Another wonderful Sunday. Another wonderful day of Shadowverse is upon us. This time we've got a hot new collab with Chikawa of all things, which is a thing I was like tangentially aware of, seeing people post about it online. And now it's just here and I'm very confused, but a lot of people are very excited for it. So it's all lab time in Shadowverse, also known as every other week. Well, almost like. And it's been having pretty chill time on me trying to get there. I did do some, I tried to get my Grand Prix run in earlier today, and I just got absolutely demolished. It was a lot of people. I thought I'd get some easy wins with Flame and Glass Shadow, but every deck I picked I got matched against was hard targeting Flame and Glass Shadow in some way, shape, or form, or I just had. There was one match where it wasn't so bad, but the matchup wasn't so bad, but I just drew like absolute arse. It was like I mulliganed a bunch of crap into a handful of Skeleton Raiders and nothing else to do with it. And just got, I think it was like, I think it was against Swordcraft. And they just got to run me over really early on. And I could do nothing about it because I didn't draw any of my early game cards. It was painful. It is. It was only the first day. I'll make sure to try and pick a time. I think I picked a bad time when all the tryhards are online. Fine. I guess it's usually about nowish anyway. It's always hard to tell when the peak tryharding time is. I hadn't even checked what the GP rewards are because I've been too busy thinking about streaming on the past couple of days. Either thinking about streaming or thinking about what to play while streaming, or playing Final Fantasy XIV because I've been enjoying the new patch stuff. And okay, we're about 10 minutes past start time, so oh right, I must have just does that when you sit at the title screen for too long. But it's okay. Everything is fine. As I said, I'll get my missions done with just some rally sword. Which is good old reliable play things, get things. And all your big cards have accelerate anyway, so. Yeah, what I thought I'd do to start with is do some of the collab stuff, is do the puzzle stuff, just to show that off to people. I haven't looked at any solutions, haven't tried the puzzles yet. Thought I'd do that that'd be a fun thing to do on stream, a fun little chill thing to relax and find a bit after I spent all day yesterday playing Sekiro. The dangerous sea of Etsy, Nizuma, and Booth. As I said, I was pretty fortunate, I think, that I found this model fairly quickly. It's like, and it just come out, like it came out on like the 10th of August is when it had been released. And you're, well, I debuted on what, the 14th? Or something similar, like it was only a few days later, so not surprised I haven't seen anyone else using this model, but it's like, I saw that, I was like, oh, I can recolor it, I can make this basically perfect. It's got the, I was planning on having like off-the-shoulder jacket anyway. It was basically my main specifications was off-the-shoulder jacket and bunny ears. And I saw the ceramic bunny in the shop and I was like, that's perfect. But yes, it's lots of stuff to find, but just make sure you don't go too crazy. There's lots of nice models that aren't expensive because they're not limited like this one. But the ones that are like unique, but you only need that for any one person's instance. Hello, Daku. Good to see you here again on another Shadowverse Sunday. How you been doing, my friend? I've just been staring at the Puzzle Quest stream a bit whilst chatting. So I thought I'd give the puzzles a little whirl on stream. It's good to hear, Daku. Good to hear. Alright, thing of. Let's see what the easy puzzle is like. And they always are. Admittedly, I usually just look up the solution to the hard puzzles online because I can never really be bothered. But for the stream, I'll keep it. Okay, so what have we got? We've got. Okay, yeah, this is easy enough. Or is it? What does Eldritch do? Okay, so. We do that. And then we Illusions of Comfort turn one of those into a Treant, and because we've played 2 cards, it turns that into an Eldritch with 0 cost. 2 auto evos, clears the other ward. Yeah, I have done my GP run for today. Obviously, we'll get over the daily reset. I had an absolutely dreadful run, as I was telling Hayden earlier. An absolutely dreadful run where I just got absolutely. I tried. I just wanted to be quick and easy, so I was like, I'll just play Flaming Glass Shadow. That'll be easy, and I just got absolutely bodied by all the counter picks that you could ever think of. Just all the You can have a deep voice and having. Yeah, it was very painful. But yeah, as I don't worry too much about your voice. Like, as I. Like, you can be a deep voice, cute anime person if you want to be. Right, let's see what the intermediate puzzle is. So, ooh. Victorious Blade are always make. Victorious Blade on 2040p, so. Is this... Okay, so we probably got to use this Sorcerer of the Seven Forces somehow. What else have we got? So we've got Dream Come True. Usually any card draw just gets us more, in puzzles they usually do it, any card draw just gets you more Goliaths, which are useless. So, but we've got Prophecy of Boon to cover play points. Burst tackle to do some damage. Perilous setback, I'm assuming, isn't active, so it only deals -0, -3. Yeah, that sounds like deep, like so I think. So it looks like we kind of want to do a combination of Sorcerer and Kuon. Let me start with the Sorcerer. And we get rid of the Goliath, because it's useless to us. Yeah, any card draw just draws us more Goliaths, so... And we want to do this to reduce the, should have we done Angel's Blessing first? No, because that Angel's Blessing first wouldn't have really made a difference, I'm pretty sure. Because now it's 0, rather than being... So... Start... It's just more Goliaths. We probably Perilous set back the ward. That trade in that to get the let's that too. Oh, damn it, we could have waited until after the Glimpse Beyond. Okay, I might have do that to kill that off. Glimpse Beyond, but we probably... Yeah, I think we needed to make yeah, okay, I've reset that. Oh yeah, you found it then. It is very good work they did. And you too could become just like me and be just as cool as I am. But don't use the same recolors, because otherwise that will be confusing. Okay, so we know we want to save the Angel's Blessing until later so that we get the play point refund on it after we've glimpsed beyond it. So it's also where we start, getting rid of the Goliath. Originally, this guy gives us 2 spell boost. He gives us a spell boost also because he Alright, let's see if we need to do that because we need the spell boosts off that. And we do that. And then we do that. Gets us more play points to do that. But then... How do we... Oh, we need to... We need the repair mode for the extras, because we need another spell. Oh, I wanna... maybe... Okay, maybe Kuon's... Okay. Okay, so Kuon I think might be a bit of a red herring. I think trying to go for... Because we can't see... It doesn't seem like we can go for that. So we might want to keep the Celestial alive to hit face with. So, same start. Evo for the... Right, and we... Perilous that... Then... Burst Tackle... bump because it doesn't do any damage. Hey, but we need. But the sorcerer doesn't quite kill. Yeah. I thought you needed. That's the point of the puzzle is trying to. Yeah, we need to bump in the Celestial to get the spell boosts to actually continue this. Oh wait, can I get the... Have I got it this... Nah, damn it, I'm one short. And I didn't bump that, so that didn't do enough damage. What am I doing wrong? What's the in-game hint? Yeah, okay, I was already doing that. Thanks from the game hit. Was so... Like, that's the only way we can reduce the cost of spells, isn't it? You know, we need to crash the Robo-Goblin in because that's the only way we get to 7 spells, because otherwise... We just 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, there. This guy has to die. Oh, I used burst tackle, not the fucking perilous setback. I need to use burst tackle on the victorious blader, otherwise we have no chance of actually killing it. We get our spells reduced down. We perilous setback the angel. And we burst tackle him. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Well, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Is you need to trade that in first. And I fucked it up already because I had too many cards in hand. Okay, so play him first to make space in our hand. Then we get our Robo-Goblin dead so that we get the repair mode, and then we evo the sorcerer so that the repair mode is also 0. And that should give us the play point we need to play Kuon. So perilous setback. Burst tackle. Bump for the spell boost. Bump to kill. Prophecy of Boons. Air mode on him. Lives Beyond for the Evo point. And that deal, Sorcerer of 7 Bosses deals 20 damage because we played 7 spells, and we get our Kuon board up, which deals exactly 4 damage. There we go. Now for the hard one. With this weird rabbit. I don't trust him. He's not a rabbit I trust. I have no associations with this rabbit. It does weird things. I don't know the Chikawa lore. But yep, this is an expert puzzle, alright? Okay. Okay, so we've got Bearminator, which gives us player points back whenever Machina or Natter attacks. And we've got Aerial Craft, who subtract the cost from all Machina cards. And they've got Nor and Blanca are immune to effects. Oh god. We've got an Assault Tentacle in our hand somehow. The new Gilius. So we can probably... We can copy a follower. We can Melody's return a follower, which you can probably use, which is probably... Let's see, it puts down a 3-point and a 4-point follower. The Aerial Craft is a 4-point follower, and so is the Assault Tentacle, but we probably want to copy the Aerial Craft so that we can get some more discounts on our Machina followers. We want all our Machina followers to die in some degree. But we want to play something before we play the Bearminator. Don't have anything that particular. We want to have a guarantee. We also want to have a guarantee of Okay, I think I've got a starting idea at the very least. So we take out one of these guys because they're annoying. Doesn't really matter about the play point refund at this point. Then we Gilius. And we facsimile get another Gilius. We supersonic break through that. Now it's these two, and we still need to like get stuff down. So Melody's return gives us back. We don't get a. Doesn't give us a thing, but it gets us back another thing. So I think this String Master might be a bit of a trap. I don't know. You probably want to evo that. But the Jetpack Gunner is not a Machina card. So we want that to bring back Aerial Craft because we want to reduce our Gilius down so that we can play it again. But okay, let's try not bothering with the String Master. Eh? Oh, was that not? It wasn't active. Bugger. We need to actually get enough followers down, so that was a. Okay. Okay. I realize we can. Valus, I think. Ooh. We want the forged weaponry or the puppet. The puppet probably help us. Let's try the puppet for this first time. Can we play? Ah, shit, I need to put a new Gilius in my hand. we want to play this just so we can, because it's play point efficient. Then we get our new Gilius in hand. Take that out. Then we need to get some puppets doing puppet stuff. But which of these do we deal with first is the question. Let's see if we can even... Getting to 10 followers destroyed seems really hard. Yeah, that doesn't. Ugh. Okay. So I don't think we can get to 10 followers destroyed with the Melody's return, so maybe we can do it earlier and just use it to, what does that actually do, though? That gets us Gilius in our bin, but doesn't actually help us with a whole lot. What's the in-game hint for? Hints. Okay, Melody's return. Okay, so we can get the assault tentacle killed off first. And then we want to... Maybe all the puppets was a bad idea. And then we want to... So that means we at least get our ult. So that gets us... means this also resurrects the assault tentacle. To get that back. And then... Okay. Let's go in a bit. Do our puppet stuff for now. Okay, but now we still can't play this Gilius, even though he's been cost reduced. All we can do is... we can get a Gillian Aura. Is that gonna... But we've got nothing that can go face. Okay, getting there. We can clear the board at least. So yeah, we start with this. Ah, no, I looked that up. So we start with Melody's Return, the Assault Tentacle. Then we Craftsman Pride for a puppet, and I think Forged Weaponry is probably going to be what we need in this. Because the enhanced puppet didn't seem to be doing much, but we'll see. We'll see. And then we trade in those two. Julius. A simile. Oops, Sonic to give that brush. No. So, like, we're not going to be able to get... Don't think we can get Gilius to... Because what we can get, we can get 3 play points back, which does mean we can play another Gilius then if we get our 3 play points back. Maybe that's what I do first. Before anything else, then. Now I can play that. Play Gilius again. But then that doesn't kill at all, does it? Yeah. We can clear the board, but we're still not... That was probably a mistake either way. And yeah, we can... Yeah, don't. Let's grab it. Concerns me. Oh! I didn't realize we still had Forge. Ah, fuck. Okay, we were close though. I completely forgot we still had a Bearminator, so we need to... That deals 3, that adds another 4, so we're... 1 off? 1 off. Even if we did play that properly, because we can... Also, then we don't have the 3 to deal another 3 with the Bearminator, so actually not 1 off. Okay. So maybe we do need to do something with the String Master. So. Let's do the same start, because we get our, because we want to do this because it gets us the, we get a Bearminator back anyway. Then we play Gilius. Then we play Facsimile. Supersonic break through the earlier craft and deal with the thing that has... Ah, fuck, I keep forgetting, of course, the Bearminator's useful because he is... I need the Bearminator on the field because he, is what's giving me more play points to do things with. Yeah. So tricky. Hmm. Now, yeah, do I really want to play the second Ilias, or are we wanting to use them as a buff? I think this still happens. Maybe we use the jetpack gunner to clear some stuff off. Let's just have a wild stab at it. Because he gets one of these. And then we just don't have any real play points to do anything of value with, and we still can't actually kill them. Yeah, no, that was no help at all. Let's try with the enhanced puppet again, because I saw that we might just be better at dealing with one of these big dragons. So then we... that and... that, this seems... If that's not the play, I'm very confused. Okay. No, don't trade that in. Like, how much is a buff is Gillianor again? It's 2 + 2 + 2. These being 7 is really annoying. If I could get him down to 1 and actually get him dead, then that'd be another Gilius added to the pile. But at this rate, it's just kind of a pain in the ass. So it's 7. Nothing else has a hits for 8, so... And plus, yeah, that's kind of... Oh, that's probably not part of the puzzle solution, because that's not a, that's really not a guaranteed set of summons, because you don't have the board space, so... since I don't see how we can clear full board space for the second Gilius. We're probably meant to use it for the aura, I feel. Our usual start of getting an assault tentacle in the bin. I think if we're using Gillian's aura, we probably want the forge weaponry, maybe. No, that's probably a mistake. But I've started it now, so anyway, we do this start again. And that and that. So if we're not still think the supersonic breakthrough is the better option here. Even if we're not using. So then we play the second assault tentacle. Play the Gillian Howe aura. Now what do we do? I think we evolve one of these to if we use this, maybe we. Now we don't have anything to put the forge weaponry on. Yeah, fuck. Difficult, difficult, difficult. Maybe that was that trade isn't great, but it's like you get a new one anyway. So maybe we evo this instead. Then what do we use the supersonic breakthrough on? For yeah, I don't think that makes sense because I really don't think we've got anything better to use the supersonic breakthrough on. Yeah, okay. I'm at the same address, but I think I can get it. If anyone who isn't Daku has got any ideas that isn't like anyone who hasn't done it before, I'll allow backseating from people who are in the dark as I am. I'll trust you to be honest here, chat. But, yeah, so we need to do Melody's return. So yeah, the solution starts there. Let's remember to... Yeah, I don't think Forge Weaponry is going to help us at all. Let's see if this is a better option. Just not having the Bearminator die. Then we either... No, now we don't have enough play points to do. We really should not have played that. Don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I fucked that up. So we got the game's suggestion for starting out. Yeah, because I think if we don't trade in the first Bearminator, we just can't punch through. We don't have enough power. Is what I think. And we've done that slightly wrong, which means it's not worth continuing because we didn't play the. So, Melody's Return, Salt Tentacle, Craftsman Pride for Up It and Forge Weaponry. This is, I think, either. And then we do that. That. Huh? I'm still pretty sure this is the correct thing to do with the Supersonic Breakthrough. Doesn't seem like there's any better option for that. Do that so we can play the Gillian Aura and buff everything. Now what do we do is the question. Doesn't really matter where this shot goes. And we string master to get more puppets. This is still hitting us with the same problem where we don't have enough for this forge weaponry. Like, at all. Because we hit here. And then we can hit face. And then we can't do anything else, so what the fuck? Are we supposed to use the Gillian Howl for the damage? No, it makes no. Yeah, that's still. Ah, fuck it. We'll do this because it means if we figure out what we're doing wrong, if it's just off by 2, then we know exactly what we're missing. And we've got 3 fly points to spare. Or off by 4, rather. Because we want to bump into those because they're damage immune, so they're pretty important to get rid of first. What if... we do it in this weird, funky order? It's very weird, very funky order. I want to evolve that. Is this going to work somehow? Ah! Got it! Okay, just have to remember do that in the right order this time, and now I know what I need. What I need to take off the Craftsman's Pride. So do that, and we want an enhanced puppet and a forged weaponry. We do this. We do this. Regilius, Simile. Supersonic breakthrough there. To bump that. Then I can't remember which of these are bumped. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't. And we have the board space to do this again. Evo you, crash you into this. We bump that. Bump that. 1, 2. Ah, wait, shit. Now we don't have enough for his effect. It doesn't go off. Shit. What am I missing? What am I missing? So close yet so far. Didn't think about, of course, I needed the 3 play points active for that face damage to go off. Bagga, bagga, bagga. No, no, no. No, because this feels like there's too much random chance involved. There's supposed to be no random chance at all when it comes to solving these puzzles. Maybe this is it? No, because if I forge weaponry, I'm just back at 3 short. So close yet so far. They're only 1 play point off. Okay, how long have we? Ooh, we're going through a while on these puzzles already. I'll take. I'm so close. I know. I'll take one. I'll do my one cheat hint. Of my one vague cheat hint. With the second Gilius that I get from Facsimile, am I supposed to play it as Gilius or as an acceleration? Or am I supposed to accelerate it? That's the one hint I'm allowed until I get really frustrated. Or we spend the entire stream doing this puzzle. As normal Gilius. Okay, so I'm doing that right. It's just I think I'm doing my trade. I'm guessing I'm doing my trades wrong. So forge weaponry because it's still there, and enhanced hobbits. Yeah, I got the. I knew what you meant. It's okay. Okay, you're allowed to brush your teeth. It'd be a bit weird if you weren't. Big bomb. I've done it. This the one? Done it! Woo! We did it! And the only hint I got was that I was doing the right thing. I was on the right track. Oh, we get the Sears Globe that I don't really use. I just hoard these. I haven't really bothered to use them to animate, Yeah, I don't like this rabbit. Sorry anyone who's a fan of the Chikawa stickers stuff, but this rabbit just concerns me. I'm officially smart, good at Shadowverse streamer person. We get our collab mermaid song, which I'm sure might be a cart, which might be useful. I haven't bothered with the finishing off the special missions because some of them are a pain in the arse. Like, I've gone through like 3 matches against the Hachiwara, and the mission I don't have is that destroying a Guardian Golem, and he's never summoned one. Doesn't bother summoning one. I'm like, I just want to end this match. I can't be bothered to get those 400 points. And this one's just like mean. It's like you have to leave a really hot. You have to beat them when they've got. I guess if you're running a combo deck, it's probably easier. But you have to like let him have. Yeah, I might give them a try with a combo deck, but why is it? I don't know why it was highlighted, but because we haven't gone over the that was the puzzles. I honestly still don't quite remember. I've already done the Grand Prix today. Yeah, I'm just too impatient for it. I'm like, I'd rather just get the match done, get my points and leave. So, time to have, after racking my brain against the puzzle AI, go into some relaxing ladder matches. I did see that recently, this I can't play it, so I can't show it, that people have been, the Ladder combo has been going off where you play Carbuncle to pick one off the cost of all cards in your hand, and then you play 2 Ladakers to insta-kill your opponent, or 1 Ladder and a Windswept Lancer. Is there any other source of Storm in the deck? No. Just like maybe having a Felper kitten on from the previous turn. And yeah, just getting just OHKOing them with Ladika when you get her by playing 12 cards in a turn, which you can do a lot easier when you've got Carbuncle having reduced them all by 1. But I don't have enough Carbuncles, so, and I don't have enough vials, so haven't been able to try yet. And also, I'm not that great with combo decks. It's never been the deck that never been a deck I've been particularly good at. So I want probably, what's probably not going to do too well is this, though, is, even though it is fun, is this Evo Tempo deck that I think I tried out against. I don't know if I tried against both Kaden and Daku. I think it might have been just Daku and whoever else it was. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. If you're in chat and you fought me and you're not Daku or Kaden, I can't remember, sorry. I'm bad with names, I'm sorry. I only remember Daku and Kaden because they're here all the time. But, yeah, what do I want to ladder with? Right, what do I want to just show and ladder? Let's show this in an actual, show, the Evo Tempo Forest in an actual game. See what it looks like on, show you what it looks like on ladder a bit. And, maybe it'll win. I've won, like, occasional games. Maybe I can, well, I can't. I still don't really play enough to grind up to Grandmaster. You have to play quite a bit. Just like, so I'll never get my shiny animated sleeves. This guy's almost Grandmaster, and he's playing Dragon, which is almost certainly, if they're playing Dragon these days, is Baja Ramp, which is pretty bad for us. We don't really want Fairy Rain, we tutor out anyway, so we don't really want either of those. This is okay, this is an okay hand. But Dragon we're probably not greatly favoured against because we don't do a lot of burst stat. We kind of wear the opponent down and they just heal it out, so we don't really want to just play out the Blast Fairy rejuvenating this turn. We want to be a bit patient, wait till they've got stuff worth dealing with, really. Let's see what Angel's Blessing gets us. So we play this now because we're going first, so there's not ever going to be a great time to play it because we'll never get that At least they're not getting to ramp particularly quickly. So now we want to kind of start playing out. We can do kind of like could play out the blast. If we play the Blast Fairy, then yeah, we've still got Autumn Leaf Man doesn't draw a card, does he? No. So we can deal with that, and then it's not a great Autumn Leaf Man board to Autumn Leaf Man, but it's just getting getting our fourth card in played so that we tutor Rain. We got our Summer Rain out. So Rain. The rest of the song I don't know. But I think we're probably facing a bit of an upward battle against this deck unless it turns out this is Burn Dragon somehow. But they haven't been playing particularly aggressively enough to look like Burn Dragon, so I don't think it is. Just on that kind of hunch. We don't really have a great play next turn. Like, we can full cast Pierce Eye Rain, but that's not great. So it might end up being something a bit underwhelming, like just Rain and a Fairy. As nice as the Tidal Tyranny does nothing, they're just getting it out of their hand, I guess. And then getting rid of the Blast Fairy because they don't want to deal with Ah, that's a good pickup. We can put some pressure on with that as we can. Phantom Bloom. And then we play this Rain. And whereas we don't really care about their board presence, because they're not going to try and kill us with board presence anyway, they're going to try and kill us with Baja. Unless I've massively miscalculated this. And then we get to recycle our Autumn Leaf Man. Which gives us another board lock community, so they'll probably use this Sealong to trade rather than face. The main thing that'd be annoying here is Giant Happy Pig, because that's a lot of healing. Oh no, it's OTK Dragon. Interesting, we've got a chance then. There's OTK Dragon doesn't usually have this. Now this is where we can we don't have enough Evos, yeah, but and that's not particularly well done, but what we can do is I think we will need to. It doesn't really. We want to Evo Pierce Eye. Yeah, this won't just. Then we get. Oh, maybe I should have Evo'd the Leaf Man for some more damage. Yeah, I think I screwed that up a little bit. Oh well, we'll trade Rain and then I think we just want to play out these fairies. We don't have any more rain emotes. This is our last one. But what we'll have next turn is Tamlin should be active, assuming they actually deal with most of this board. And then we can Tamlin, Rain, and hopefully they have stuff to trade in our Fairy Tale Princes in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We're one play point short of being able to play both Fairy Tale Princes, which is a bit of a pain. They might... I think I did fluff that up a bit by evolving the Pierceye instead of the Leaf Man, because I completely... My brain did not process, of course, that it'd be too... Okay. It's just Leviathan. That's fine. That's just clearing the board. Okay, okay. I think rather than play the... Oh no, we do need to have done an Evo this turn, and we want to make sure that it's at value on, so yeah. Oh yeah, and Tamlin destroys an enemy follower just on fanfare. So if we use him, we don't get our Fairy Tale Princes until next turn. But, hang on a sec, we can't actually, because he can't be targeted, so... Yeah, we can get Tamlin. We can... We don't care that he's not getting destroyed because we want to chuck in one of these Fairy Tale Princes who get some more storm damage. Yeah, if we had Volv the Leaf Man, they'd be dead this turn. You hate to see it. Yeah, really should have, really should have evoed the Leaf Man. Miscalculated there. If they get to 10 play points, they might just kill us if they're OTK. Ah, shit, they're healing. You never want to see them heal. So we need to top deck something really spicy. If we can top deck Pierceye, or is it Pierceye? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I've always pronounced it Pierceye. Like Pierceye, I guess. But, yeah. Really annoying that if I had, Oh, they're digging. Ah, shit. You hate to see the heals. Okay. That's probably... There's their bar, so they're still probably... Maybe they're just, Oh yeah, we've lost now. That's too much healing. Wonder if it is, OTK. Yeah. And we didn't draw anything that gets us cards, so we've lost this match, because... Even if they're not OTK, they have far too many options to just completely recover to full at that point. Oh, really regretting not having, not getting that, missing that chance though. But you can see how this deck is kind of almost there. This deck also isn't complete because the deck list I saw ran 3 Yggdrasils. Don't know what I've put in front of it. I think I've put the 3rd Angel's... I think it was only 2 Angel's Blessing and 3 Yggdrasils. But yeah, it's... just slightly... not quite... Maybe using the rain... Yeah, I think... where I screwed up was overthinking another play. I screwed up twice. I could have killed them on the Leviathan turn as well with the 2 Fairy Tale Princes, because my brain went, I should play Rain to Evo the Tamlin, and what I really should have, I was only 1 Evo away from activating the Fairy Tale Princes. So what I should have done is played Tamlin, because I was at 7 play points, right? So I should have done is just played Tamlin and 2 Fairy Tale Princes. And just played Tamlin, played 2 Fairy Tale Princes, bumped them into the Leviathan to get them to trigger the last words. And then I could have killed them again. But also, yeah, what I should have done the previous turn was Evo the Leaf Man for an extra 2 damage also. So that was a case of just overthinking. And like thinking, I've got to get the most value out of my cards. Then I could have just killed the opponent. So let's have another run with that. Yeah, you always got to go to Value Town. Even when it's just you go too far into Value Town and you miss right past the win the match exit. Okay, you're up against Portal Craft. There's quite a few versions. There's quite a few versions of Portal Craft. We don't really want to. We might keep Phantom Bloom for some early aggression. No, I think I want to make sure I've got value. And this is a much better. Probably won't play the... Actually, no, since it gets us a fairy, we might as well play the fairy turn 1. Gets us 2 fairies, so even if they do kill her, we've got another fairy. If they don't kill her, we can bounce it. Okay, so we don't actually have an answer to turn to Kassim at the current point, which is we do have Tamlin to do it, but he is going to hurt us for it. We are going to take some pain, but we do at least have we're accumulating Tamlins, which is at least nice. But this Kassim is going to hurt us a lot. Currently, there is not a lot we can do about it. Okay, so they are very much running the full resonance dealio. Autumn Leaf Man, we can't actually get active at the moment. But we kind of want to just get bodies on the board so our Tamlin is active. So we're going to take a bit more pain for a bit longer. We kind of want to save the kitten, so we just want to play one of these fairies. We'll play the kitten next turn when we can make a stronger board with it. But yeah, we're going to hurt a lot because we just... That second Kassim, they're just getting the full-on turbo resonant start. Oh god! Stop! Oh, I don't think we're winning this one. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we get off our Angel's Blessing. Okay, Phantom Bloom. That's pretty good. Where is it? Can we really get anywhere? Well, we can make our board immune to Kassim. We can't make our face immune to Kassim. No, wait, I fucked that up. Yeah, never mind. This match was a... Yeah. This match was a wash. We really can't... We did not get any of... I don't know if the deck's particularly great. We needed Blast Fairy to be able to control that bot to kill the Kassims, and we didn't have any. So we just lost. That's our only So I do one more match with this, and hopefully we won't get instantly demolished by just a really bad early start. Because, yeah, that was fucking Kasim into Rosa Calamity's Genesis into Kasim Rosa, which is just... oh god, it's Portal again. Okay, we don't want... PSC would have probably... so there's the Blast Fairy we wanted before. Autumn Leaf Man's a better thing to play here because it can survive a 1 ping. So the only thing they've got that really... I mean, depends what kind of portal they're playing. Okay, so that deals with it. That's fine. And they don't have Orcus in hand, or they're not or they're not trying to reveal it. I think in that case what I'll do is I'll hold on to this so I can get a guaranteed blast. Actually, I guess if I played Blast Fairy, I'd do just play a fairy to play with the Phantom Bloom next turn. But yeah, this is almost certainly Puppet Portal. I mean, Inauspicious Puppeteer you see in a lot of decks, but generally suggests Puppet Portal. Could still be Puppet Portal, but with Rosa and Kasim in it. But that is slightly annoying. But Rosa's less scary than... and I'm still going to use this to go face. It depends if what card draw they have, but we've got... okay, so it's probably... so it's definitely... yeah, there's their Orcus. So it's, okay, so they've just healed off all the damage I dealt to them, but, no big deal. We can just just do a simple turn where we play out, we play out 4 cards and get a rain into our hand. Yeah, Rosa and Kasim's just a useful enough package, really. It gets you board clear, it gets you healing, all in a nice bundle of cards, and lets you resort through your deck. That's a reason they are limited in Unlimited. Okay, it's definitely some flavor. It's definitely more puppet focused if it's running Lashena. And like that doesn't realize we don't have a board we care about, so. Trade in the... so this question is what we do next. Oh, they have got some bit of a resonance bent on if they're running Iron Hero. Okay, so we don't... like, obviously we don't want to I think, well, what I'll do, just... I really don't like playing, what I'll do is, since we'll be recovering a play point next turn with PSC, we'll either this to, get rid of that just because it's Royal pain in the ass. Yggdrasil would have been nice to have before. I think I am going to have to burn this Fairy Tale Prince just as a 3-1 rush. Because then that gets us this, which gets us a card draw. Heal, it gets us our final. We have all our rains in hand. And then we can. What we can do a lot of is rain Piercia combos. Because we've got this Rejuvenating Resurrection. We've also got Yggdrasil for free Evo. So we can start accumulating Evos pretty fast. And now we know we're on 10, so we're on 10 followers left that have left to play. So our Tam limbs are active. And we don't have a board, so they can't knock things into it, and they didn't play Orcus this turn. Inauspicious doesn't really bother us too much. They're just getting that fusion count out. So I think what we want to do is just play. Yeah. You see our 2-cost rain. Either that, which clears off the board. And deal 2 down dice, and then just bounce Piercy so that we can do the same trick again next turn. And hopefully, in the turns coming, get something that actually kills. Like a more... There's a possibility this deck could probably use Whirlwind Assault. Like, even if you're just using it on the fairies and the blast fairies and the Felper kittens. I don't know if it's combo-y enough. And I've always not been great at playing Roach decks. So Whirlwind Assault does seem like a fairly much more accessible version of Roach, though. Yeah. Okay, so they're accumulating the Shenna stuff, which is a concern. Yeah, this is where things start hurting a lot. And they just kind of start healing. That's an odd choice. I guess they're really scared of my burst damage, but none of my burst damage is particularly, I guess they think I'm playing Whirlwind Assault or combo, but I'm very clearly not. So I really don't know what they're doing there. Either way, we don't really gain much from... I really wish I could get some card draw. Yeah, just having things on the board is a liability at this point, so... We're not really using the free Evo from Rejuvenating that much, but it's... things. But they are probably just going to play their Helieg this turn. It's probably why they didn't bother with the maybe why they didn't bother with the hardware engine, but I'm not entirely sure we've got a way out of here. So they're prepping, using that to get board space. Yeah, they're just trying to... Yeah, I think... Yeah, that's... We got no way to act. We didn't draw any of... We really needed to draw some of our... more of our burst damage, and we just did not. Also, I think we were just generally screwed. So yeah, it's not the best of decks, this one. Gonna put that on the shelf for a bit. What do I want to play now is the question. What is in my heal deck again? Is it just a... It's not a Bahar, it's a pure heal. It's just got Bahar in it. I don't really think that's going to help us a lot on the ladders we've been seeing. Let's play Machina Portal. Because it's... For some reason, Gilius was printed right when Belphomet and Friends is rotating out. So, we'll see how they interact in the month. In the month that they've got left. I guess it's only like 3 weeks now. I'm really interested to see what the Oh right, we went past the we need to log out anyway because we went past the daily reset. See the title screen again. You get the card pack for the next set. Nice. Yeah, which makes me think they might print... They might not print like some exclusively Machina cards next set, but they might print like... Because Ralmia's rotating out as well, isn't she? Let's have a look whilst we're thinking.